What's up guys, I'm Lee Morris with Fstoppers.com, and today we're going to be reviewing the SPG Plus iPhone gimbal by Feiyu Tech. Now the first thing that you're going to notice about this gimbal when you take it out of the box is just how well it's built. The entire thing is made out of aluminum, and I don't know what they put on these handles, but it's this super soft rubber and it feels amazing. I wish all of my electronics were coated in this material. On the back here, you'll notice that we have a few different buttons. We have a thumb controller knob, we have an on and off switch, and we have a record button. Now, to use the record button, you do have to connect to the phone using Bluetooth, and you have to use the Feiyu Tech app. And the problem that I have with the app is it just doesn't give me that many features when it comes to recording video. When it comes to actually calibrating this unit, if you want to customize it and make things faster or slower, the app is fantastic for that. But I personally like recording my videos in the Movie Pro app. It gives me so much more control over my frame rate and exactly what I'm going to be recording. So for me personally, I don't think I'm ever going to use the Feiyu Tech app to record my video, and therefore this record button isn't going to work for me at all. So this gimbal has just as many features as so many of the other ones that we have reviewed already. You can get it to follow the actual movement here, or I can use the thumbstick. If I press the button 3 times, it will become selfie mode here, and it'll turn around and record me. You can also use this in vertical mode, which is a nice option if you happen to be recording vertical video for Facebook or Snapchat or something like that. Now, many videographers like having a 2-handle system like this because they think that it's a little bit more steady. I'm not sure I personally believe that, and I think that I actually prefer using a single-handed gimbal. However, there is one major advantage for having this type of setup, and that is, as you can see on the top here, we have different screw mounts. So if you want to put on a microphone or some sort of light, you're really going to want a system with this bar along the top and these mounting brackets. So as you can see, I've got a little light on here, I've got a shotgun mic. The issue that I have is that plugging in a shotgun mic into this system will probably change the way this thing is balanced a little bit, and if this cable is bouncing around, it's going to make your footage a little less smooth. And then when it comes to this light, sometimes putting a light right on top of the camera is your only option, but for what I do, if I'm trying to make the best looking video possible, I usually don't want to place my light right on top of the camera like this. I would place my light on a light stand off to the side. So as you can see, although these options are great for some videographers, for what we do here at Fstoppers, I think I'd like to have a little bit more control, and therefore I don't need these mounting brackets as much as some people. If you're looking for a 2-handed iPhone gimbal that has different mounting brackets on top, this may be your very best option. This thing is incredibly well built. But at $300, it's not the most reasonably priced gimbal that I've ever used. And personally, because it has the 2 handles and it's a little bit more difficult to deal with and pack away, it's not my favorite gimbal either. I think if I had to choose my favorite gimbal, I would still choose the Smooth C, which is the 1-handed gimbal. It's about half the price, and I think it's much easier and more convenient to use. Yes, you are losing some of the options when it comes to mounting on this thing, but for me personally, I don't need them. I want something that's as small and convenient as possible.